Good evening, everyone, and thank you and welcome to Winning in 20. It is now 6 p.m. on the East Coast, and we are in daylight savings time. So go ahead, tag somebody, invite someone. Just text them and tell them, hey, jump on here with you so that we can get started. We have a fantastic month of topics that we're going to be engaging in on for the month of November. What we are doing, we build. Each Monday night, we come together to build legacy. And in building legacy, what we are doing is we are giving you tips and tools that you can use to build your business and sustain your business for a winning business entity in your community. We don't just want you to build for your community, because what we will give you and empower you and give you some challenges to do will be things that you can use around the world. You say, well, how that happens? Well, here's how it happens. It's called social media. It is called tips, tools, and techniques. So we're going to jump right in. We have a wonderful topic on tonight. I know last week we kicked off the month and we started talking about how to build a foundation. Hey guys, y'all gotta give me a break here. I have been running all day. But we gave you the foundation on how to build a business. Many times when people decide that they want to build a business, they say, well, where do I start? Who can I trust to give me the steps that I need to build? So last week we talked about LLCs. We talked about sole proprietorships. And if you missed that particular segment, please go back on our Facebook page, our Manifest Destiny Facebook page, and replay that session. Also, if you do that, it will bring you current to where we are right now. So get that into your play every Monday night. Set your notifications so that we can meet right here every Monday night. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get started. As I said, last week we talked about run your business like a business. Your business is not, okay, hear me well. Your business is not an extension of your personal money. Your business money has to operate your business. And as you operate your business, that's when you begin to say, okay, how am I gonna pay myself? See, that is so critical when you're building a business, because that's what people go into business for. How do I make money? But then when I make money, what do I do with it? What do I do with the money? How do I fund my company? How do I pay me? Where do I put money in order to sustain paying my taxes, paying my registration fees? That is where Manifest Destiny will help you. But one of the key things in running a business is being organized. You got to be organized. You say, well, Gladys, what does organization look like? You have to have business hours. Business hours can determine the people, the places, the amount of time, and your accessibility that will cause you to grow. You're not open 24/7. You are not 7-Eleven. You are not Circle K. You are not Pizza Hut. You are a business with specific business hours. Organization is so important. Here's why. If you want to reach Manifest Destiny, you're going to reach Manifest Destiny between the hours of 10 and 4. Because you know what? After 4 o'clock, the doors are closed. We're closed on Friday. Here's why. When you run a business, you have to have time to rejuvenate, to spend time, to gather information so that you can be current when people call, hey, Pat, waiting on you to start your company. Give me a call. Let's make this happen this year before the end of the year. So when you have business hours, people know that you are running a business. You don't make yourself available 24/7 because then you don't have a definitive time for you to study, for you to rejuvenate, for you to take your craft to the next level. You must identify time that you're going to be open for business. That's one of the key things for being organized. When you open your business in the morning, you do the things that are most important first. I'll give you my schedule. When I get up in the morning, I'm a coffee drinker, but before I drink coffee, I drink a glass of cold water. Here's why. These are simple tips I want you to know. Because when I get up, and you sleep all night, all of the toxins are laying dormant in your body. So when you get up, if you drink a glass of cold water, it will rejuvenate you. It will wake up your metabolism. It will get you thinking clearly. It will move you forward. Yes, before I drink coffee, I drink a glass of water. You say, well, how does that help my business? We need to be able to be clear thinkers. Try it. Try it tomorrow morning. Even if you don't have a business, try it tomorrow morning and see what it does for your metabolism. Another thing is, we have to plan our day. If you don't have a calendar, get one. You say, well, plan. Yes. You need to have some successes every day in your life, whether you have a business or not. At the end of each day, you should have checked off some type of accomplishment, some success that I have done in one day. We live a life that requires us to answer the mail for a lot of things. And I choose to answer the mail for Manifest Destiny and GHW Productions, LLC. I intentionally put things in place so that when my business hours open, I can't wait until 10 o'clock to start getting ready for my business doors to open. That's organization. So when 10 o'clock comes, I got to be on my game. I got to be ready to roll. I got to be on everything that I plan to do for that day. So here's what I want you to do. I want to challenge you with this. Tomorrow morning when you get up, drink a glass of cold water when you first get up. It will wake you up. It'll give you energy. And I promise you, your thinking will be clear. For some people, some of my people that I'm in business with, they get up and they exercise in the morning. I love walking in the morning simply because of the fact I'm out in the open. I got a clear path. I know exactly what I want to do with my day. It's something about being ready before the doors open. And we must have that same excitement. We must have that same ingenuity. We should have that same vibrant and ready to open the doors when the time comes. We have to establish a course of action for our business. You say, well, what do you mean by a course of action? I have to decide what I want to accomplish. And I have to decide the steps that it takes for me to get to where I'm going to go. See, many times what we will do, we will start our company, we will start our business, and we don't want to brag about where we are. But if no one else can talk about your business, you should be able to be the one to be excited about your expertise. All of us have an area that we are great in. And you know why I know that? Simply because of the fact, if you didn't have an area that you are great in, you would not want to start your own company. You would not want to be that influencer. You would not want to be that example. But because of the fact what is so great in you, for you and your company, your organizational skills, people will admire that. Doing the important things first in the morning, getting my body and my mind ready to open the doors and get ready to go. When I do this, I am showing not just me, but others that I am committed to what I said I was going to do. Last week, when we were talking about showing your expertise and being able to build that foundation, what I wanted, I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys about it last week because we stayed so deep into building the foundation. I want you to take the time to reward yourself for making a decision to start your business. I don't care if it's a Baskin-Robbins ice cream cone, but I need you to know that you are the one with the vision. You're the one with the dream. And surrounding yourself with people who think like you, who want to see you succeed, they are the ones you need to make sure that you're around. And you get around them by rewarding yourself and announcing that I started my business, I got my business bank account, I got everything in place, because when I was on with Manifest Destiny on Monday night, she taught us how to build success from the ground up. When we plan for success, I want you to know that I plan for success, but I also plan that there are going to be some things that I'm not good at. There are some things that I might fail with. But it doesn't stop me from pushing and wanting to do more. It doesn't stop me from wanting to win. You see, no one can measure the distance between my heart and my ear. No one can measure that distance but me. Because you may take a ruler and try to do that, but let me tell you, you can't even measure the size of my heart. Therefore, you cannot measure the size of my commitment. You cannot measure the size of my drive. I want you to be intentional. I want you to be intentional. I want you to set a goal. Call me. If you need help, we can make this happen. I promise you. As I said, you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have distractions. But I have to know which ones are that I need to pay attention to. See, everybody that wants your attention does not necessarily require a 911 response. Everyone does not require that's calling you, asking for your time, asking for your information. Hey, Steph, out in Texas. I'm worldwide now. I got Stephanie on. Everyone that calls you and wants your attention does not require a 911 response. Because as soon as you set out to do your business and set your business on out there, what happens is the distractions are going to come. Distractions come whether you do the business or not. Distractions come in our life. But I have to choose how I allow those distractions to interrupt my desire to win. A lot of things you don't have to reinvent the wheel for. There are things in place. This is why I love what I'm doing. I love being a business coach, because in business coaching, we're also getting to coach the life and the success and the dreams of that person that has greater for and want greater and want more, wants to leave a legacy for generations to come. You want your name to be in the mouth of your children and your children's children. You want them to talk about what you have done in business. So when I tell you, I encourage you to have these organizational skills in place so that you can follow them every day. And after you begin to do this every day, then you get excited about adding something else to the mix. And as I add one little thing to my company, something like, and after I drink my water, after I get excited about going into the office, and it said do the important things first, my thing is I check my voicemail. I check my email. I check those things. Because if a person subscribes, if a person leaves you a voicemail, that right there will let you know that someone is paying attention. Don't be afraid to return a call. Understand, your company is not for everybody. Your company is not for everyone. That's why we have more than one supermarket. That's why we have more than one department store. There's no one size fits all. So don't be discouraged when someone says, well, I really don't want to write a book. I hear this all the time. I don't want to write a book, Gladys. I don't want to start a business, Gladys. But what I want is the information to help somebody else. So don't be discouraged. Don't be distraught when someone says, well, I don't need that. And I really don't want to do that thing that you're doing. But when we give information, each time we give information, you will find that it will come from a different place within you because you've studied your own craft. And it's no cookie cut presentation. It's no add a cup of water, put a cup of sugar. It's not that. Because you will know so much about your own company, you will be able to communicate that to anybody that's in front of you, regardless of their age, their background, or whatever. But this comes from studying your craft, being familiar with what you're doing, know what you want to communicate. Don't try to explain something you're not comfortable with. Many times, we will see and experience people who will overtalk themselves. And then when you question them on something they said, they really cannot answer. You're right, Stephanie. Oh, it's okay to be with being the conduit. But don't ever negate information, because in this life we will run into people who will want to know something, and you'll be able to contribute. You'll be able to contribute simply because of the fact that you put yourself in the way to be exposed. Information is powerful. You will have a time to use it when the time to use it becomes available. You can tell I love what I do. Business coaching to the right place. Business coaching to the heart of people who want to establish their own company, own business. Plan to succeed. Get it in your heart. Get it in your mind. Speak it to yourself in the mirror. I'm a winner. And I've been wanting to start this business. And I may think I'm a little bit too old, but I'm not. I'm going to tell you guys this secret right here. I had a session with a man that's 83 years old last Friday. 83. And that man told me, I thought I was too old. But after talking to you, I realized I am in the prime age to do and accomplish and see the dreams that I've had for years come to fruition. When people had to start wearing masks, and individuals learned how to make those masks, that became a business. Hey guys, that's my time. My 20 minutes is up. I'm here every Monday night. I am winning in 20. I am winning not for this decade, but I am winning for the century. We're going to be right here because what we're doing in this land, what we're doing in this season, what we're doing in this time frame, we are winning and we are winning big. Hey, join me. Hey, you got any question? Jump on put it in the comments. I'll get back with you. Go to my Facebook page. Go to my website. Whatever means you want to subscribe, talk to me. I promise you, you'll be on my list first thing in the morning. Hey, take care. If you're watching this on a rebroadcast, please type in replay. Take care. Great to see you guys. I'll see you next Monday. Same time.